Calon FM on 105 FM.
Focus Wales Takeover 2017, and in the studio now is one I've been looking forward to more than any, LOA. Take it away.
The song is called Phantom. Thank you. This next one is called Rings. No. Tell me I was gone, wouldn't miss a minute. Maybe that's 'cause all they ever did was make you wait. If treasures could whisper what lords would not tell, they're brimming and they're gold, just like we used to be. This fast life and drugs, the nights I showed no love. It was never my intention to sacrifice worn out like these rings that you never even paid for. And she's waiting on a song you never even made for. But you tell me I was gone, wouldn't miss him anyway. Maybe it's 'cause all I ever did was make you wait. All I ever did, all I ever did. All I never, no, you never. I made you wait. Oh, I made you, I made you. I made you wait. Oh, wait. I made you wait. Oh, I made you wait.
Calon FM on 105 FM.
Hello, this is Focus Wales Takeover 2017, and in the room, and the reason why we had two songs instead of one is because we've just been gossiping, because we have very friendly Canadians here. LOA, sorry, I've said it wrong there, which is Jessica and Walton. It's okay, everyone heard them. I can't read my own handwriting. It's my own fault. And Alice, of course, the intern. We've got to stop calling you the intern.
Alice the intern.
No, I don't like that.
You don't
Alice
like
with
that.
great eyebrows.
Yeah, yes. It doesn't work for radio, but if you do get the chance, we'll take photos. We'll take photos
We'll
of you
take
having
a
a photo of that,
Perfect.
and then
one
we'll
of my eyebrows.
one of your eyebrows. We would do exactly only one.
And like
one, not
cheek
the
to
both.
cheek, we could get like half of each.
Be the album cover.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yes,
Split.
very 1980s.
Very good.
Right, so. Well, there's no point going for it. Thanks very much for coming on air. Thanks very much for doing the acoustic set. Sadly, the one problem is I don't get to watch the TV, which you just did the show.
Oh.
I only get, sadly, a picture. So I wasn't able to hear. I was only able to look.
Oh, that's okay.
So it's okay.
It was lots of fun. There were some technical difficulties, but it was good. It was very good.
Isn't
On
that
our
what
side,
slime
not
is it?
this.
But you didn't have any technical difficulties when you just came onto the acoustic set, and it's wonderful. I said it off air, but I can say it on air as well.
Mm-hmm.
When I look through all the set, the people which we were going to be interviewing and on our show for the next 2 days, used by far were the first one. It's the one which really caught my eye, caught my ear, and it was. There is something about the tone in your voice, which is just absolutely wow. And it's just,
Thank
and
you.
the music you play and the way you do crescendos and everything is just my kind of music where I just want to sit and I become, I suppose, if they were immersed in it, is to put it. Sorry, that's really bad English, but still,
No.
that's
Better
exactly
than
what
Welsh.
it was.
Thank you.
And so the fact is, though, very glad to have you on. And I've plugged you all week in case of
Yeah.
this is the one I want to see. So that's it.
Thank you so
And
much.
we also
Thank you.
plugged you on this morning. It was a
Incredible,
case of as well. And Funeral, I think, is a top tune.
Thank you very
which is
much.
very good too.
It's really good.
So-
You have to check it out on Spotify.
Yes,
Spotify,
Spotify, Apple
yes.
Music, all the platforms you could ever want.
Yes, okay. All the ones are available too, I'm
Yeah.
sure. No. That's so enough. So the question is, how did you get started in music?
I started in music very, very young. I started singing probably when I was like 3 maybe, and then I played all sorts of instruments and everything growing up. And I think probably what you're touching on with the crescendos and sort of where the dynamics come from in my music is my classical background probably that definitely influences a lot of what I do. So that definitely comes through in the sound, just that like high soprano, fun stuff.
It was totally unexpected as well. Suddenly you've. I don't want to get technical. I don't want to bore anyone
exactly
there. But it was just sort of that. I was expecting maybe just a nice mid note, and then woof.
Yeah, like
and it's just
like I saw like 3 people's jaws just drop. Like, it was like, wow.
I like to surprise, keep everyone on the edge of their
keep them on their
Please.
toes. I love it.
There. So off air, we just had a quick joke saying, "What is your favourite colour, guys?"
I said black.
Black.
Yeah.
Black, fine. Black. Everyone say black.
Black.
Okay, there we
That's
go.
what it goes with everything.
Just I thought we would do that. Now, what I suppose we'll say is what's the basic plan you've got? As far as I know, A Funeral is the only single which is out there.
Yes.
Have you got any plans for some more, or is there anything? Or is there an EP? Is there an LP? If those things still exist?
Yeah, there was a demo tape, but there's going to be a full album coming out for sure. It's going to be called Tide, and hoping to push that out by the end of this year. And there'll be a music video coming out for Funeral as well. That's already shot and also waiting to push that out. So.
Okay. So it'd be Low Tide.
Yes.
Very good. I like that indeed. And we're on the same sort of thing. It seems that there seems to be some sort of small little family where you're based, the trifecta sort of thing.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about that? How did that happen, and what's it about? Because it's interest. Because obviously this is Focus Wales.
Yeah.
It does everything. The idea where everyone from Wales just descends on Wrexham for 2 days, 3 days, and they go their separate ways.
Yeah.
But how's your thing go?
I really love that about Focus Wales. It's so communal and everyone's just so accommodating and just so nice. And I think Trifecta is very similar. We're very welcoming of every kind of person, every genre, but like we do kind of focus on the new wave R&B sort of sound that you heard today from us, and so that's our artist collective back home. And we've just been fortunate enough to have enough support, and everyone that we brought out here with us today is also part of our collective. So yeah, it's been a fun journey.
Cool.
It's so what's that? Is the whole collective as such thing? What is it? Just you here for Focus Wales, or are you moving on to elsewhere?
Yes, so we actually did play Canadian Music Week a couple weekends ago, and then we went home for 2 weeks, flew back out here, and we're doing just Focus Wales, as well as there's a Vice showcase at Birthdays in London that we're showcasing at, and then a couple of the other artists that we, as part of Trifecta, that we came out here, traveled with, are doing the Great Escape in Liverpool as well. So we're going to be following them around and partaking in the conferences is there as well, and just cheering them on and having a good time.
Good time, yeah. So you're here for a couple of weeks.
Of course, it's so beautiful here. Why wouldn't you? Such a long flight. You can't just come out for a weekend and go home.
Have you had the? I don't know. Well, really should we talk about you? But have you had the chance? Have you just been in the town centre? Have you been able to lucky enough to see some of the countryside in there? Because it's
mostly just the centre, because we got here very late yesterday. We got off the train at 9 p.m. and then we walked to our Airbnb. So we pretty much went straight from there to the Focus Wales barbecue, which was happening at the Fat Boar, and then today it has just been getting ready for this and the showcases. And
were you in? Did you know about the Fat Boy barbecue? I wasn't invited.
I did not
You
know
guys
about
were
the Fat Boy
invited.
No,
barbecue.
no, that's
What
it.
is- What is the Fat Boy barbecue?
Fat Boar.
Fat Boar.
I think you're saying Fat Boy.
Oh,
I was like, who is the Fat Boy?
There probably were
This is
some fat boys
offensive.
leaving there. I think the food is really, really good. We missed the food as well because we
We
were
did
so
miss the
late getting
food.
in, but it was a good
Fine
time.
to have that long commute though. It
My
just
great
takes up good
granddad used to
food
own that
to
pub.
get me out of bed.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So
super
we used to call the Black Hall, and he didn't a Black Hall.
yeah, black what?
The Black Ball.
I just like to
Ball.
apologise
Boar.
there for any bad language, but it is of all the things to do. But the idea, that's it. He didn't even drink. He just used to own a pub which was called the Black Horse. There we go. There's a bit of useless information which no one needed to know, but there
Wow,
we go.
Intriguing to me.
You're really big on your imagery as well, aren't you?
Yes.
This is the thing.
Yeah,
'cause
visuals for me are really
Yeah.
important. Which
You can definitely tell it's like the cover for that funeral. It just makes you want to listen to it, doesn't it? Because you're like, what's going on?
it's so
What's
mysterious.
happening? Yeah, it's mysterious.
I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I love. I'm such a visual person myself. Like I'm a very visual learner, and I think that it's so true. A picture can tell a thousand
words. What is that? How it
Yeah.
goes? Yeah, and so it's
Good enough for me.
so yeah, I bring that into the performance as well.
Yeah.
I didn't see the TV session, but when you get a chance, yeah, there's a lot of kind of moving around and.
I saw them moving around. I just
yeah.
couldn't hear anything. That's the
Oh,
problem.
you go. Okay, well then you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What I loved is when you came in here and you were like, got to kick off my shoes. It's time to perform.
Yeah.
Let's get on the stage. Like I was like,
The
yes,
barefoot
girl,
thing
you
is sort
go.
of like it's like a weird safety thing for me. I'm like, I feel more grounded without shoes on, and it just feels more natural. So
Barefoot and
that's
salt
alright.
lamps.
yeah.
The salt lamps too.
The salt lamp we
Him
couldn't
went
plug
for-
in
yeah,
today because
couldn't
we didn't
plug
have
in, the adapter.
the adapter. Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
we didn't bring
Even though I
the
could have brought one.
adapter.
Oh crap! Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
looking for-
I've got. Yeah. I have one.
I
at
might
home.
borrow one for the showcase tonight, if you don't mind, because we're still looking. Yeah.
I tell you, it is the same one as the US. That's what I thought. But is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
What
perfect.
is
Okay,
it?
yeah.
Was
Yeah,
it
same
is
one.
it 2 pin?
Yes.
that you're-
2 pin,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Apparently there was a problem also with something else. Oh no, it might not be new, but there has been a problem with because obviously we're getting a lot over. But obviously
International.
yeah,
Right.
you know, it's one of those
Yeah.
things you don't think about it.
Totally. And we didn't think about it till we were walking here, and I was like, oh crap. I hope that they thought of this because I didn't. Yeah, but
No.
oh well. Luckily we got through it. So yeah.
So talking about the showcase today, where is it at?
Okay. Now I'm gonna try not to butcher this again. Saith Serene. Scythe.
It's close. Scythe Saren.
Scythe Saren.
Saren.
Ah.
So, to be fair, I wouldn't
Yeah.
have. I wouldn't have been able to
Okay.
do that.
I've been told this like about 5 times, and I'm just still trying to get it. But yeah.
The weirdest thing is that to 3 years ago, it was called, you might have guessed it happens a lot in this town. It was called Seven Stars. And that's Scythe Saren means in Welsh,
Ah.
7 stars. So now I've got to know. And what time you're on? Is it? Hold on, I did know.
So it is 9:30,
30, yeah.
which is I think 21:30.
Yeah, yeah.
In
21.
21, yeah.
I love
9:30
it.
to
for
me.
anyone who's on the
That's
24-hour
That's very
time.
military, isn't it? 21.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Love it.
I know I had to like change my phone to figure out what that was. I was like, wait a minute, just to be sure. I don't want to show up an hour late.
How long's the set?
That's a great question. I believe they're half-an-hour sets. That's right.
Cool.
30
So,
minutes. Yeah.
I mean, that's we're going to do 7 songs, 8 songs, 6.
8. Yeah. Well, 7.5, I guess you would call it. We're doing a little acoustic intro to one of them, and so
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Cool. And you've got another venue. You're here for 2 days. You're being spoilt, or we're being spoilt here at Focus Wales because you've got 2 gigs. Not everyone has. You're one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
We're spoilt for that, and thanks
Yeah.
very much. So where you're on the next day on Friday, isn't it?
Yep. Tomorrow we're at. Now I'm gonna try again. Indagin.
It's pretty spot on. Yeah,
Indagin.
Indagin. Yeah,
Indagin,
that, which
okay.
is number 11 in
And-
Welsh. It goes in. But yes,
Oh.
it's above. It used to be an old sports shop, but they went bump, and so it's now been turned into this lovely art space.
Oh, awesome.
I know all the history.
Yeah, you really must know.
I don't believe it.
And
Yeah.
you don't speak Welsh?
No, I don't. I've only just come back. I didn't used to live in the in UK until about
Oh.
3 years ago,
Oh.
but
Really?
this
Okay.
was my old hometown.
Oh,
okay.
I see.
There we are. I don't.
So you're an OG though, you know.
Yeah.
OG.
I love it.
Used to be for that hotel, but it's a lovely building. I don't think you're in the main where there's going to be lots of. They've got a gallery on at the moment, exhibition of all the local art students,
Oh, nice.
and then above that we have the Void, which is a very cool venue. If you get the chance,
Cool.
go up there too.
Totally. Yeah, we'll have
But
to
it's
check it
it's a
out.
lovely venue. It's very artistic, and it's certainly a really good place. And I think for your kind of style, absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
They've
Right.
they've obviously thought about you.
Perfect.
to go there.
I'm so excited.
It's meant
So-
to be.
Really. Well, what else then after? So we've got these 2 gigs. We're there, and then when is the album going to come out?
Hoping to push it out by the end of this year. So it's still in the works, but the tracks are recorded. We're just kind of working on the release strategy for it, but that's sort of the timeline at the moment.
Because again, it's the visuals thing.
Yeah, you gotta kind of have the whole
Absolutely.
package ready, and that's what we're planning to do. So yeah,
We've been
Great.
working on this for 2.5 years now.
yeah, it's been a
The
minute.
music- the music has been a good steady process, and yeah.
And that's
Yeah, no.
so LOA has been going for 2.5 years.
So I was doing low, I guess 2.5 years ago I started, and then Walter and I started working together about a year ago. Is that right?
2 years.
2 years
Oh, yeah.
already?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, you forgot
can't
the
be that
anniversary.
ready. Oh,
You're
okay.
in trouble.
Well, wow. Okay. So yeah, we've been working together for a minute, and the music's definitely evolved and changed and gotten better and better. So yeah, we're just waiting to feel like 100% about it, and then
Mhm.
It's a go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
sadly, and I would like this to actually, rather than talk, I'd actually like to do a couple more songs, but sadly we can't do that because again, you've got to be a place. We've got, and obviously we've got to bring another band. But it's thanks very much for coming in. Sadly, we have to cut short this interview because
totally
I
okay.
would love to. But I'll be at 9:30 today. It's at Cypher Sarin.
Yeah. And follow us at Low Flow Music, LOAFLO Music.
Oh, of course. Are there any other ways which is any other social media, any other ways to contact?
That'll be everything LOAFLO Music, and then that's also the website too, so you can check us out anywhere online, pretty much. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, and
you can listen to the set that she just did.
Oh yes,
on the Calon FM website.
There you go.
Very good.
There you go.
So thanks very much, guys.
Thank you very much.
Okay, cheers and out. Bye.